Well, a woman is turning to ABC 13. She says her apartment has bats.
And saying her apartment complex is not helping to resolve the problem. The woman has lived at the City Crossing Apartments off of Wood Forest Boulevard for 2 years with no issue, but says the bats need to go or she is. Liliana Pearson spoke to the woman, and Liliana, I'm sure she is feeling quite frustrated.
She is feeling frustrated. Today I spoke to Derica Lewis. She says that for the last 2 weeks, she hasn't even been staying in her unit because she's scared to be there with the bats that continue to show up. She tells me that this is a really serious issue that she's hoping to see the complex hopefully help her with.
I first noticed the problem with the bats around May the 14th.
For 2 weeks, Derica Lewis has been terrified to go into her East Harris County apartment. The problem first popped up in the middle of the night.
I heard noise in my room, and I called the police, and I thought it was an intruder.
Lewis says that she ran out of her apartment with no shoes, and police went in to investigate. They found an unwelcome guest, but it wasn't an intruder.
They showed up with a whole crew. They came in, laughed about it, threw the bats outside over the balcony.
Lewis brushed it off at first, only for more and more bats to show up in her unit. Lewis says she called the leasing office, who sent an exterminator, but the bats kept showing up. She even showed us the makeshift cover she made for her fireplace in an attempt to seal them out. But she says the complex has yet to do anything to prevent more bats from getting in, despite her pleas for help. Lewis says management told her their hands are tied until the exterminator can come back out. But she's been waiting for weeks and hasn't been given a timeline.
I feel like that they should either put me in another unit or terminate my lease completely, or get the problem solved a little bit quicker. I mean, the ball is really in their court.
We went and spoke with the office manager, who told us they're not able to discuss tenants. We told them Lewis says she hasn't been hearing back on her emails. They said their office is open to tenants during regular business hours. Because bats do have the ability to carry rabies, Lewis tells us she has made the decision to get a series of rabies shots, though at this point she hasn't been led to believe that any of these bats may in fact have rabies. Still, she tells us she's not taking any chances. I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.